Back out there, John. Ready? 2. Yeah, beautiful line, Greg. Unlucky, but that's good. That's there's his shot, but yours was a good one. Same again. Yeah, lovely line again, mate. You can have it here. You did it here, this is... Unlucky. Cracker, Roger.
Hello community, John here, long time no see. I've kind of taken a bit of leave of absence from the vinyl community over the summer, and I've been kind of trying to get back to making another video and showing some more records, but things just keep on getting in the way, but I'm doing it now. I'll tell you, start off, we're listening to Melanie. The album of hers called Gather Me. I think personally it's her best one. It's a really good record. Okay, so over the summer, as you saw from the start, I've pretty much been doing some amazing stuff, playing lawn bowls. I really kind of got into that. I really do like playing lawn bowls, and the season's over now, so I won't have that to sort of suck my time up. One thing I will say though about lawn bowls is I really like playing lawn bowls here in Wales. It's just so, it's so British. It feels so nice. And as you see, I mean, the environments are just gorgeous. The places where you play bowls and bowling greens and things. Anyway, I bought so many records over the summer. Since I last made a video, I've actually collected a few hundred, I should think. And I can divide those up into groups of records I bought in car boot sales and charity shops. I bought a small bunch in a sort of a, what do you call it, like a curiosity type junk shop in a small village called Mousehole in Cornwall, where I've been on holiday camping. And I've acquired just on Sunday pretty much someone's collection. It's a colleague of my wife's that was moving house, and he had his records in the loft and had been there for a long time, and he was sort of getting rid of them, so I turned up and took them from him, and that's quite a lot. I'll show you in a little while just how much that is. I've also, and although I got this shortly just before the summer, it's another person's collection. I hinted at that before. I'll show you a shot of that. Other news is that, when was this now? In the, I can't remember, a few months ago, beginning of summer I think. I actually went and met up with another VC person. Cut a long story short, Martin Parrott announced on some social media website, I think, about that he had a metal record frame type shelf type thing, if anyone was interested, and I said, yeah, I'm very interested. I just had to collect it, so we arranged on a trip back from my parents' back to Wales, where he lives, falls roughly in between. So we sort of took a detour and stopped there. My wife and kids went off to see something at the cinema, and me and my dog spent the evening with Martin at his local pub. I can't remember what the pub was called now, but it was what they have, the sort of the vinyl night, which is basically where the pub has a sort of a group that meets there and play records. They take it in turns. I think they have like 15-minute slots. That was quite fun. I really enjoyed that, and it was really good to meet another VC person. You kind of get a good feel for someone, don't you? I think when you actually meet up, and yeah, I think Martin and I got on pretty well. So I was very happy to meet up with him, and I look forward to possibly even getting together again sometime. I'll show you the record shelves that I got from him. So this is, it's hard to see, but this is my metal record shelving that I got from Martin Parrott. I had a car full at the time, and it was pouring down with rain, but Martin helped me shuffle up things in the car and push it in the back. And as you can see, I haven't really kind of got it full yet. I've got a lot of records to put in there. I'm just waiting for the right time to do that. And, that works very well for me. Thank you very much, Martin. Very kind of you. Okay, so I'm going to show you some records now. I'll show you basically. This is the stack that I got from charity shops and car boot sales. I'm not going to try and show them all now, but I'll show you just a few here. Okay, so Ray Charles, the incomparable Ray Charles. It's a nice record, but it's in mono. That's on Summit. Yeah, I've never really understood the attraction of mono. I mean, although this was probably made when things were mainly mono. I'd rather it be stereo, but it's not, so there you go. Frank Sinatra, Come Dance With Me. Lovely shape this is. I picked this up from a charity shop on the west coast of Wales. Went for a camping trip there. So it's basically it's a Frank Sinatra compilation, double album, lots of tracks on there. Really getting into the sort of whole jazz swing stuff, enjoying it very much. Here you go, Sinatra and Basie. So that's Frank Sinatra and Count Basie. It's a really good record. I've been playing a lot of this. Lovely old record. I always feel really honoured when I find something like this. I bring it home, clean it, because it's always in a bad state. This is a car boot sale. Always in a really bad state, but you know, if you clean them up, show them a bit of love and attention, you know, they really do give you a lot of pleasure. You know, it's the loveliest thing I think about collecting old records in this way. This is a really cool one as well, Louis Armstrong. I checked this out on. This isn't stereo, but I checked this out on Discogs. Well, I do most of my records, but this one was worth a bob or two, I think. In the condition that I've got it in, it's a lovely condition. Ella Fitzgerald. I got this at the same time as I got that double Frank Sinatra compilation. Called the Rodgers and Hart Songbook. This is also in mono, sadly. You know, I could listen to Ella Fitzgerald till the cows come home, you know. Fantastic voice. And yeah, Sundays has basically become jazz day in this house, and Ella Fitzgerald features very heavily in that. I'm going to show three more. This is Al Green. I bought this last weekend at the car boot sale. Yeah, I'm not a huge soul fan, but Al Green is kind of important, isn't it? It's a bit like Marvin Gaye, in that you've got to have some music by him. And I've got a few records of his. This was one I didn't have. This is pretty cool. Howlin' Wolf. The legendary Sun performers, Howlin' Wolf. This was a lovely find as well. I got that record label. Really fun. And then the last one, just of this lot I'm going to show, is a Buddy Holly record. Now, I ummed and ahed about this. Yeah, this is another one I bought in recent weeks from a car boot sale. What can I say? Yeah, Buddy Holly was played a lot when I was a child, in the 70s, in the early 70s. And yeah, I could probably happily go for the rest of my life and not hear another Buddy Holly song, because you know, I've heard them so much. So I thought, well, should I get that? Because I'll probably never play it, and I did. It was only £1. The thing that sold me on it was this. I like when you see this thing at the back. It's like it says, it's got a hole and an arrow, and it says if it's red showing through, then it's going to be mono. If it's blue, then it's stereo. So this is blue stereo, which is not the reason why I got it, but I just like that little feature on some of the old records, you see. But I got this really because I read that these are all tracks, and there's 12 of them all in all, that he made before he kind of found success. So when he was an unknown artist, if you like. I mean, they're not specifically demos, but there's a lot of cover versions, like it's done Blue Suede Shoes, Shake, Rattle and Roll, you know, various sort of rock and roll standards, I suppose, of the day. I thought it'd be interesting to hear him do that. And yeah, there's a kind of edgy sort of sharpness to these recordings that you don't find on his some of the sort of more polished performances later on in his career before he died. I don't know if to hang on to this or not. It cost me £1. In fact, all these records that I've showed so far, I wouldn't have paid more than £1 each for them. So you know, there are a few more that I can show, but I'll save that for the next video. Before I go on to show you any more, I'm just going to turn the camera around on a few other batches that I've got and show you. This lot here is a collection that I got from my wife's working colleague who's moving and getting rid of his. I got six of these boxes, and well, there's only 5 here, but I think my son's got the other one somewhere, and they're all sort of pretty much prop full of records, and we'll look at some of those another time. There's some stellar records in that lot. So another thing that I've been doing is recording these singles. This is as many as I've done so far, which doesn't seem an awful lot, but the guy that owns this, he used to be a disc jockey, I think, in the 70s, or at least he wanted to be, I can't remember, and he's sort of, you know, his collected these, so he's got these on sort of index cards, all these singles. He told me that a lot of them were Northern Soul. I don't know anything about Northern Soul, so if there's anyone out there that knows anything about Northern Soul, I'd really be happy to hear from you, because I don't really know what I'm playing with. And not all of them are Northern Soul, there's a whole lot of other ones too, but that's the majority of the ones apparently. So what I'm doing is I'm sort of putting them here on this Ion turntable, playing them and recording them onto my computer and saving them onto yeah, an external hard drive. This bunch of records down there, those on a chunk, those also come from the man with the singles. I'd say about 2/3 of those are ones that I'm really, interested in collecting. There's a small section there that's perhaps not really what I enjoy listening to, but nevertheless, it's great to have those too. And I'll come back and talk about those in coming videos, I guess. Can't fit them all in one. Okay, I want to say a big thanks to some of my friends and subscribers that sort of made contact with me over the past few weeks, wondering where I am. I'm back now. I'll try and get back into making regular videos, and look forward to watching some of yours. I've got a lot of catching up to do. I don't really know what's been going on, so we'll be in contact. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like watching this, and I'll see you all again soon in the next video. Thanks. Bye.
Probably try that way first, see what happens. Lovely line. Lovely line. Excellent shot. Send you guys next time.